Uh, is this thing on? Oh, good, it's on. Hey, fellas, it's Adesi. Long time no see. So, yeah, I know I've been gone for about a year, I think. Yeah, sorry about that. It's just, well, a lot happened in 2024. And by a lot, I mean enough that it completely broke me. So I just had to step away from YouTube for a while. And eventually I just kind of lost interest altogether. Now, I'm not going to go into detail on what I went through last year because it's mostly personal stuff. But let's just say a lot changed in my life, but getting through those changes was not easy, and I'm still going through the changes as we speak. But on the plus side, I'm back! But one thing I should start with is that things are gonna be very different with this channel from now on. So just let me explain. Now, oh god, I'm really, really sad to say this, but I am going to stop making Angry Birds videos. And the reason for this is mainly because I wasn't, I thought about it throughout the year while also recovering. And, well, the main thing is, I guess it's just simply because I've lost interest. I mean, it wasn't really something I would stick to. I enjoyed it and they were fun to make, but it was more like a phase thing, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I thought about it a lot and I've decided no more Angry Birds. Sorry, guys. I guess you could call it shitty timing too, because I mean, if you look, as you can see on what I've put on the screen, I finally got the proper figures of Bomb and Chuck and a third Blue without the space hat. And even though it's a knockoff, it's still a Stella figure. And this was going to be the main cast when I was going to remake that Angry Birds series that year. Oh, by the way, I also painted my Space Terrence red with the acrylic paints. Shout out for Gerard the Redbird for giving me that advice, by the way. But yeah, I guess, just not good timing. But does this mean this is the last we're going to see of the Angry Birds? No. Some things I want to mention though is that there were a lot of plot points I was really actually looking forward to until my phase ended. Like, I was really looking forward to Ruby and Red's storyline. It was romantic and dramatic, which was something I really loved. And mind you, I noticed something when looking back at my videos. Ruby seems to be a lot more competent as a leader than Red is, which is honestly sad. But anyway, yeah, so that was just something else I wanted to mention. Another thing I'm also really going to miss doing is Hal simping for Matilda. That was just something else I really loved doing with his character. I thought it was just hilarious. Because he really felt like the Mordecai of the series. The only difference being that Hal is a little more self-aware, I guess. And, just the fact that he would flirt with Matilda and she would constantly reject him, that just made me laugh a bit. That's another thing I'm going to miss with the series. And even though we didn't get much of it, I'm really going to miss the dynamic I did between the Ice Bird and Bubbles. I called the Ice Bird Cedric in my series. Yeah, if you remember in my pilot movie, Bubbles' family was harbouring Cedric. Like some sort of E.T. situation. Yeah, I hated that movie, but I do like those kind of plots where people are hiding an alien. But, it just felt really cute, so I'm going to miss that as well. Aside from missing things, there's also a missed opportunity where I could have had the Stella flock unite. I think that would have been cool. Girl power and all that. But Oh, and I also made Gail. I just thought I might put her in the picture as well. I mean, I know she's a villain, but she was technically a member of Stella's flock until she got hungry for gold. Another opportunity was, reuniting the Blues with their parents. I think that would have been really wholesome. And also, like in Gerard the Redbird's videos, I would have given Red kind of a rivalry with the Blues' mother. I don't know why, I just used to think that was hilarious. Because, I mean, in the movie, Red saved their babies, and just the idea of the mum being rivals with Red instead of friends just felt so, I don't know, I guess out there, if that makes any sense. So again, this is not going to be the last time we're seeing the Angry Birds. I may make more videos of them in the future, but I don't think there'll be anything too big. But if it is going to be a big project, then I will announce it after I've done the project, because I think it's better to just get it done and then announce it rather than make it a promise you can't keep. So for now, let's say goodbye to the Angry Birds for a while. And again, they won't be gone forever. I may return them at some point, but hey, no promises, alright? So for now, the birds are back in the box. But who knows, maybe they'll be out again someday. Ready to kick some pig ass. Yeah, sorry I had to put a stop to those videos, guys, but it was fun while it lasted, at least. And besides, I'll still be there to watch the other Angry Birds stuff my buddies on YouTube make, so it's not all gloom. So what am I going to do with my channel now? Well, while I was thinking about it, I remembered something else that I love even more than making stop motions. And this might sound childish, but here it is. Storytelling. Yeah, that's right. I love writing and telling stories. Now, when it comes to the stories I write, it's usually mostly the adventurous kind, like sci-fi, fiction, adventure, journeys, all that kind of stuff. So whenever I write, I always try to make them badass adventures with awesome villains to defeat. Now, I'm not going to spoil it yet, because I kind of want it to be a surprise, but the stories I'm making is going to be, I guess, some sort of fan fiction, if it counts, of something that I wish was real, but it isn't. And I was recently inspired to do it by a channel called Zenith Films. Check out that channel, by the way, I'll link it. So these are going to be the main characters of the next project I am doing. And this project is kind of like Audible, where I read out what I've written, and as the story goes on, I will show you more illustrations of their adventure. But that's honestly all I have to say for now. So thanks for watching, guys, and I guess it's good to be back, if I'm gonna stay. And look forward to some more epic stuff with me and the boys. And by boys, I mean myself, Odessi, Gerard the Redbird, CJ11, and Fox Gamer. So I'll see you all soon, and hopefully this new project actually comes and I don't just, change my mind or anything. But hopefully it's going to be good to be back. So I'll see you all soon. Oh, and this is Owlet and Bob, by the way. The pets I wish I had.